Welcome back to another A&B Soap Company video. So glad to have you back. My name is Brandy. I put a poll up on Facebook and asked you guys what soap you'd like to see next, and you voted for a kawaii inspired soap. So that's what I'm making today. It's kawaii inspired matcha green tea soap with a little chevron pattern, and I made all the embeds by hand, the ears, the eyes, the nose, everything inside the soap, and the red bows. And it took me hours, but it was worth it. It didn't come out perfect. Things got moved around a little bit, but overall it's distinguishable as a face, and it's still pretty cute in my opinion, and you guys seem to still like it, so let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be making matcha milk tea soap inspired with a kawaii inspired design. This is what I came up with. She's matcha milk tea with little ears and a bow. So I have all my embeds here. All of those I did by hand last night. Took me about 4 hours to do. And she's gonna have layers of two different colors of green. And because I want it to look like this, I have this tool here that I got at Michael's in the baking section, and I'll show you when I get to that. So because it's in layers, what I'm gonna do is I'll film the first part, and the rest I'll probably fast forward because I don't want to bore you. Speaking of matcha milk tea, I decided I'm gonna get me some. So I have my matcha milk tea here that I'm drinking, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to separate the oil and separate the lye, and I'm gonna mix 1 part oil, 1 part lye, stick blend that, pour that in the mold, let it set up, and then I'll use my little scraper tool here to get this design, and then I will mix the next layer. So I'll do that. I'm gonna do 5 layers, so this is gonna take probably 2 hours to make, but let's get started. Okay, in here I have my first set of oil and lye water solution. I'm going to give this a quick stick blend. Tap the stick blender to remove air bubbles. Do the light layer first. So in here I have some lima peel and fizzy lemonade. So lima peel from Nurture Soap and fizzy lemonade from Brambleberry. I wanted it to be a light green and a dark green. The light green, I wanted it to be sort of yellowish green, so that's why I mixed the fizzy lemonade. So we'll pour a little bit of that in there. And give that a stick blend. Maybe just a little bit more. I'm going to get our mold here. Let's pour that in. Pour in our first layer. I'm going to go ahead and scrape this out. going to spritz this with alcohol. It'll help the layers set up. And then we'll be back for scraping. For our scraping of the first layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this tool, scrape it along the top. So I'm going to spritz this with alcohol, and then we're going to do our next layer. Okay, let's add our embeds. Start with the mouth. Press that in. Add a little bit of this green. Okay, then our nose. We're gonna add our eyes. Okay, last layer of green going in. Okay, I thought it would look pretty neat if I made a mica line. So I'm gonna dust this. This is green vibrant mica. I'm just gonna dust this all over. Okay, we're going to set this off to the side and mix up our white. Here's titanium dioxide mixed with water. Adding the rest of my fragrance oil. Mix that in by hand. Back the next day to cut our Matcha Green Tea soap. I'm so excited to see what's inside. I don't have very high hopes that the face is exactly how I wanted it, but let's go ahead and see what we got. So thank you for watching me make the matcha green tea soap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I did look up how to tweet for dummies. So we are finally on Twitter. We've had a couple of posts, but nobody really knows we're on Twitter. So yeah, we're on Twitter now. So if you want to check us out. So we'll see you all later. Bye!